Right, we've got 6590 from 1988. It's called Car with Camper or Vacation Camper. I've got an issue with both of those names because that is a camper and that's not what we're building. We're building that, which is a caravan. And the American name, or the world name as it now is even worse because it just says camper. So you doesn't even mention the car in it. So at least it could be car and camper, couldn't it? But it's not. It's a car and it's a caravan. So now that we've corrected that, we're going to build the car. And it's a bit of a dinky car, really, considering it's a big caravan. Not quite sure it's going to be big enough to pull it, but this is what happened with Lego in the late 80s. They started reversing to these tiny little cars and these little bases. The good standard size ones were all sort of phased out, and they had these little bases with the wheel holders already connected to them on it, which I think is a bit of a shame because they're not as good. There's nothing wrong with having them as well, but I don't know why they have to get rid of the other ones. Why don't they just invent like the old base but put the wheel bits on it like this one, but they didn't. They just made the cars smaller. Anyway, here we go. This is rather like the car that comes with the Weetabix house and also the Villa from 88. I want some red lights now. They're going to go on there. I want a 2x3 plate in blue as well. And then I want my toe socket, which goes there. And it goes on there. Oh, that doesn't go on there, let's do another. And I want a 1x2 plate in blue. Okay. And what have we got? We've got a nice grill that goes on a bracket like that, which is white on blue. And then, no it doesn't, is it one of these ones that has to have a plate on it first? Yes it is. Right, let's make sure we put that on there. So it has a plate first, then the grill. Some do, some don't, always forget to check. And I'll sort of rush through things quickly. So there we go, let's put that on. There we go. And some mud guards in blue. Yeah, these aren't as good, these cars, are they? I mean, I still like them to be small, not like the size they are these days, but still a bit rubbishy compared with the classic size ones. Right, we've got a 2x3 plate and a 1x4 plate. I want to use that one, it's a bit green, that. And then some 1x4 plates. No, they're not 1x1 plates, talking at my ass. And that sits on there, like that. And what happens at the back? We just have that 1x4 plate I spoke of. And fine, because we have a windscreen across the back of that, like that. And then let's put our driver in. Here he is. Looking very red and white there to go on a holiday. Put it in there. I want my roof with a what's the word? Sunroof. And there it is. It's trans clear with ridges. If I can get it in, we'll put it on the roof. There it goes. Okay, we've got a 1x1 plate either side of this. That's one of those wind deflectors people with caravans often have. Sort of. Makes it a bit more aerodynamic. And here it comes. It's a 1x4 white tile with a blue hinge brick at top and bottom. And it goes there. And that goes there. Now we've got our grey wheels. Okay. And there. And another one. There he is. Let's flip him over. And he's done. Caravan time now. So we have a 2x4 plate sitting right at the end here, pretty much. Two mud guards, there's one, another one, and another 2x4 plate. Then our red toe ball. And there, we've got a gap of one there, that's right. Okay. And what happens here? Yes, some 1x2s. So I think we need 4 of those. One, 2, 3, 4. Lost my instructions to this, so it's a PDF. And again, so I said before, when you zoom in, it goes all blurry and you've got to miss bits because you're not looking at the whole picture at any point. That's got some 8s here. We've got one on there, one on there. Then we've got these inverted slopes that are going to go here. 2. There they go. And then I want a 2x3 white plate there. A 6, 1x6. Like that. And what's that? Another 6, in fact, off there. Okay, I've got a 1x4 that links up there, and then 2 more tiles, which are a 1x4 and a 1x2. And these are going to go in there, like that. Now I've got a 2x2 blue brick, which sits in there. Okay, I've got a blue tap, which fits in there. Cold water only in this camper, really. 2 cups in there, like that. Put you in, there's one, there's another one. Oh, that's not another one. It's in there now. Got our other screen around there. Broken that. Okay, next is a panel or 2. 2 white panels, there's one. There's 2. You could make a good version of this yourself for like a sort of takeaway van, couldn't you? That worked quite well. Change that bit to a big hatch that flips up with like a snap bar sign on it. That might look quite good. 2 trans clear panels here now. In they come. And some plates. Red tile 1x1. So is this one. And then I've got some red lights at the back. Red light spells danger. Doesn't it, Billy? Ocean. A 3, 3 and a 2. That's right there. Okay, and get my 6. Not get my 6 just yet. I'm going to put some tiles on the back here. Not tiles, slopes. Okay, they go in there. That's it. Now I can put this roof on. Now we've got to make this thing here with our 1x6 plates. And then we've got window panel. So there we go. Window, panel. I'm just going to sit in there in a moment. Just going to put it down there because I've got to make 2 of these. So I've got the roof panel with the hinge on it as well. So put that on. And on that. And this goes right in the middle. Like that. And then it's flipping it over time. So we have 1, 2 inverted slopes there, like that. We have our nice white wheels on here, like those. And a 2x2 plate. And then we've got these black hinges. We've got the 2 fingers, they're going to go on there. So we can then have a little jockey wheel type of thing there, stabiliser thing. And we finish off with this trans-clear tile there. I think they're quite rare, those. And a kind of antenna in the middle. So you can watch a bit of telly maybe. It's not for phone signal because this is 88. But they would have had a telly in the caravan. We didn't. We were. So let's put that in there properly. There we are. And she's got a suitcase as well. And we've done it. That's 6590 then. Car with camper or vacation camper. Though in fact it's a caravan. So I quite like it actually. I like the twin axle caravan. It's bigger than the last one they made. The only problem I have is the car's got smaller. I'd like a bigger car with that. Maybe like a 4x4 type car. That would have made it better, but otherwise it's all right. But we are done there, and it's yeah, time to say goodbye. So see ya again soon for more of this sort of thing. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you don't already. Goodbye.